Hi, everyone. My name is Gary Arnold. I am the Program Director for Progress Center for Independent Living. Thank you for this opportunity to talk a little bit about Progress Center. I'm going to talk for a few minutes about who we are and what we do at Progress Center. Progress Center is what's called a Center for Independent Living. There are 22 centers in Illinois. There are 400 or more across the United States. Centers for Independent Living are unique organizations because we're kind of some of the only organizations where it is required that the organizations be staffed and governed by a majority of people with disabilities. So the majority of people who work at Progress Center are disabled, and the majority of the people who serve on the board of directors are disabled as well. And that fits into some of the key philosophical elements of Progress Centers for Independent Living and the independent living movement, as it is called sometimes. One of them is the idea of nothing about us without us, the idea that people with disabilities need to be involved in the decision-making that impacts people with disabilities. Historically, decisions were made for people with disabilities by people other than the disabled persons themselves. So could have been parents, could have been teachers, could have been lawyers, guardians in many instances. So the idea is that people with disabilities know best what is best for them, and so they need to be at the table. The other thing is there's a lot of stigma even today and negativity connected with the idea of disability and being disabled. That's why a lot of times you hear people not use the word disabled, but say some kind of euphemism like differently abled, special needs, something like that. Our philosophy is, we need to claim the word. Disability is a natural part of life. It's going to impact everyone at some point or another. If we're not going to grow into a disability, if we're not born with a disability, chances are somebody we know, a loved one, a family member, a peer, a colleague is going to be disabled. So it's going to impact us all at one point or another, and it's something we should face. It's something because it is a natural part of life. So a little bit about Progress Center as an organization. We serve suburban Cook County. We have 2 offices, a main office in Forest Park, Illinois, which is a near western suburb, satellite office in Blue Island, Illinois, which is in the southwest. Someday we really hope to have an office in the north or northwestern suburbs, and the fact that we don't kind of speaks to the reality that we don't have much impact up there and our reach isn't much up there. It's one of the reasons I'm thankful for the opportunity to present and to participate on the LAN group. All independent living centers, whether it be Progress Center or one of the 22 in Illinois or 400 around the country, all are required to develop services around these 5 core services. These core services are information and referral, independent living, advocacy, peer support, and transition services. And within transition services, you've got transitioning young people out of high school into employment or into secondary education, post-secondary education, and you've got transitioning people out of nursing homes or other types of institutions into their own apartments or some kind of other setting in the community. And so now I'm going to talk about some specific services within those 5 core services. First one I want to talk about is Fast Track. Fast Track is a transition service for young people with disabilities, and we offer 5 different services within the umbrella of Fast Track. These are all pre-employment transition services. It includes introduction to self-advocacy, counseling on post-secondary education. So that's basically talking about college options, what's available in college, what kind of supports would be available in college, support with job search, preparing for jobs, so workplace readiness, and giving people kind of firsthand on the job workplace experience. Unfortunately, our reach into schools is rather limited with our fast track services. It's mostly because a lot of schools already have programs, transition programs set up through the state. And if they do, the students enrolled in those programs are not eligible for our services. Any student with a vocational rehabilitation file with the state of Illinois open, they are not eligible for our services. So to be eligible, a student must be between the ages of 14 and 21. They must be enrolled in some sort of academic program. They must have verification of a disability. And again, to go back, they need to have, they can't have a file already open with the Department of Rehab Services. Another program I want to talk about is benefits counseling. We have 4 people on staff who are trained in benefits counseling. They can assist people with navigating Medicare, navigating Medicaid, Social Security income, Social Security disability income, and transportation benefits. So that's one thing. Feel free to refer people to us if you have people coming to you who might need help at kind of exploring any of these programs and learning what their options are and equipping themselves with information in order to make an educated decision about what to enroll in. And the last program I want to talk about is the personal assistant recruitment and referral. Personal assistants are people who come into the home or come to your workplace with someone who's disabled and help out with tasks of daily living. They really are an essential link to independence for thousands of people with disabilities in the state of Illinois. They can help with cooking, cleaning, bathing, dressing, cleaning up around the home, or helping with things around the office. What we do is we recruit people to join a personal assistant pool. And then once they are in our pool, we can refer them out to people with disabilities who come to us in search of a personal assistant to assist them so that they can be independent in the community. And there's a very significant need for qualified personal assistants in the north and northern suburbs. It's really hard to recruit people everywhere, but in particular up there. So if someone's looking for a full-time or part-time job, that is an option, is to join the personal assistant pool, and then they'll be eligible for referrals. So that's all I wanted to present today. Thank you very much for your time. Feel free to reach out to us. You can call us at our phone number, 708-209-1500. Email me, garnold@progresscil.org, or visit us through our website and contact us that way. So thank you very much. And again, thank you for your time.